Hello, my name is Joseph DiPinto and I teach social work in the Cultural Science Department at Mesa Community College in Mesa, Arizona. I'm honored to be able to showcase my Gold Star course, SWU 130, Chemical Dependency. This course transfers to Arizona State University as a social work departmental elective. Even though this is a 100 level course, it contains very specific and detailed content about how the human body works and how drugs and alcohol affect body systems. The Gold Star process has enabled me to present this content in a way that ensures that course objectives are met in a logical and stimulating manner. I've chosen to showcase course technology, standard 6.3, navigation throughout the online components of the course is logical, consistent, and efficient. And if we see right here, here's the home page, which gives all the information about the course, about me, materials, the help center, 24 technical support, student resources, etc. It very plainly says start here. So if we click the Getting Started module, here we are. In the Getting Started module, there is a welcome that explains everything we need to know about the course. Technical requirements, what browsers to use, email, assignments, expectations, netiquette, etc. But to get into content now, each learning module, there are 15 learning modules. One is the Getting Started module, and the other 14 are content modules. They correspond to the text. There are two modules, Module 1, which has two chapters, Chapter 1 and Chapter 2, and then Module 6, which is Chapter 7 and Chapter 8. I make a specific point when in the podcast that it corresponds to specific chapters in the book. Every module is identical. First, we have Module Overview, which has a summary of the chapters. In this case, there are two chapters. The course competencies, what the learning objective is, the instructional materials, and how that learning objective is going to be measured. Okay, then we move on to podcast and PowerPoint. Each module has a podcast and a PowerPoint. If there is a video, it would be in that section. Not every module has a video. Then we have a practice quiz. I wanted to give students a chance to practice what the quiz will be like on Friday. This is 15 questions to be answered in 60 minutes on Friday. The practice quiz is 5 questions to be answered in 20 minutes. So it's a comparable time. Next would be the discussion board. It very clearly explains what is required to get the maximum grade and to review the rubric. And so that there are no problems in seeing what the rubric is, I put a little graphic there so that they could go up here, click on it, and then they could show the rubric so they could understand how they are to receive the maximum points. It tells them exactly how they need to do it. Next would be the module quiz. And again, it gives specific instructions about the quiz. I make it very clear that once they start the quiz, they cannot stop, and they have 60 minutes to complete it. There is a supplemental area in each module which contains a glossary, which is kind of nice because they could use it to review any items or words that they did not understand, and then some web links for further study. Now if we go back to the modules, you'll see that every module is identical. Students have the same experience, so they don't get confused because everything is different. And that is my course, and thank you very much for this opportunity. Bye-bye.